thing Mark Richards asked me when I got in town. Where can I get some California soul? We buried him in the sand. Fifth Dimension. And Christopher Kane. All at KGB, it's 11:16.
Isohex, the antibacterial skin cleanser and conditioner used by surgeons to get skin surgically clean, very gently. Everyone should use it.
There we go again, men. If you think Sears' last National Work Clothing Sale was a winner, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Minority job placement coordinators at San Diego State are seeking summer employment for students at the school right now. If you could help, call 286-5108. San Diego weather will be nice after morning overcast. High temp around 75. The valley is 57. Currently on the beach is 62. Downtown at 65. KGB and the Doors. Don't ya? Love her madly.
Don't you love her madly? 136 KGB.
Get free with KGB. And back to the land this summer. Win a camper van.
The road is long.
He ain't heavy, he's my brother. Holly Solid Gold, Christopher Kane, 11:24 at KGB.
Never knew it could be so good.
Ever hear of a bank cutting out interest on loans altogether? Come into United California Bank today.
If you have only one show to see in 71, see Hair. Hair is coming to the Civic Theater in San Diego. 4-week engagement beginning Tuesday, June 1st. Get your tickets early. Hair is joy. Hair is love. For hair reservations, call 236-6510. On top, number 1, Sweet and Innocent, Donny Osmond. Solid Gold Rock and Roll. Buffalo Springfield for what it's worth. At KGB, 11:28.
There's something happening here. Better stop now. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going on. KGB San Diego.
11:31. Christopher Kane and Ringo Superstar.
San Diego weather, sunny and slightly warmer today. The predicted high 72, tonight's low 53, currently at 66 degrees. This is Tom Schaefer, KGB 2020 News. Now, more music and Christopher Kane.
Cuts it for Christopher Kane. Mark Richards is next. I see you tomorrow morning at 9. Try to keep your feathers dry.
Take away the trees and the birds will have to sit upon the ground. You see them walking south in their dirty underwear. That's Tennessee bird walk. That's Tennessee bird walk.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Mark Richards.
KGB San Diego.
12 o'clock. Good afternoon. I don't mind coming on after the bird walk, but this free pass to a bird bath left behind by Kate, I don't deserve.
I remember to this day the bright red Georgia clay. It's too late.
Carole King from her album Tapestry. KGB Hitbound. It's called It's Too Late. Mark Richards does not necessarily subscribe to that philosophy. I say it's never too late. 12:35.
Thinking about happiness, favorite things I've known.
Be sure to visit Tom McCann's new store in National City.
This is Ray Wilson. For the latest in news, sports, and weather, watch the big news. That's at 5:30 tonight on TV8.
136 KGB.
My headlines cooking this afternoon, University City. Does not take me long to come up with the ones you like. 1964, and a million seller from the Four Tops. Superstar, of course, from the rock opera. Murray Hannon and Trinidad at KGB. Start with Mark Richards. It's 12:43.
Never knew it could be so good.
Penthouse. Now, there's a place you really gotta go.
Get free confidential and no-bust counseling from Lifeline. Call 233-5233. San Diego weather, some low clouds, but mostly sunny, slightly warmer. High today, 72. Currently at the beaches, 63 degrees. In the valley, 69. It's 66 degrees downtown at KGB.
In my arrow, spit of the narrow. Wherever we go, 136 KGB.
Summer in the city. And a chance to get back to the land in a KGB camper van. And soon, you can get free with KGB. This is Mike Richards.
I gave my heart and soul to you, girl.
12:50 on the Mark Richards Show at KGB. Next case on the docket, please. Yes, you're right there. Step up to the bench. How do you plead, man? What's the story?
Well, now me and Homer Jones and Big John Talley had a big trap game going back in the attic. When you're hot, you're hot. When you're not, you're not. You let my friend go free and throw the book at me. He said, well, when you're hot, you're hot. I said, well, I'll tell you one thing, Judge, over the old pal. If you wouldn't wear that black robe, I'd take you out back in this courthouse and I'd try a little bit of your honor on. You understand that, you hillbilly? Who's going to collect my welfare? Pay for my Cadillac. What do you mean, contempt of court?
When you're hot, you hot. Jerry Reed, who was at the International Hotel this weekend in Las Vegas. A buddy of mine flew over and saw him, and I think participated in that same game and lost his socks. 12:52 at KGB. This is Mike Richards.
Are you good at recognizing sounds? Tires really can take it.
136 KGB.
Man with all the hair calls himself Bear Rique. Tonight, with a new 30, 6 o'clock. This one should move up for the bells.
Into my room he creeps. I guess I'm gonna stay.
It's Mark Richards. It's 12:56 at KGB. In case you didn't notice my pockets bulging this afternoon, I have $1,277.09 of double cash. I'm going to be calling your house sometime later. You stick around.
KGB San Diego.
Stones at 1 o'clock on the Mark Richards Show.
people know you're gonna be late.
Now the Senate Judiciary Committee is into San Diego politics, including help from high places for friends of President Nixon. This is Brad Messer, KGB Morning News, Wednesday, April 12th. Senator Sam Ervin is red-hot mad and says he'll fight a cover-up of the Senate Judiciary Committee's investigation of White House interference in San Diego justice.
The president's refusal to let two of his top aides testify in Senate hearings could endanger the nomination of Richard Kleindienst to be Attorney General. The White House has invoked executive privilege and denied the Judiciary Committee's request for testimony from two presidential advisors on charges that there was a political deal between ITT and the Republican Party.
Yesterday, it was admitted by the Justice Department that it refused to fire San Diego U.S. Attorney Harry Stewart for interfering in a government investigation of Frank Thornton, a Nixon friend. The Justice Department said it didn't want to disturb public confidence in law enforcement here. From the KGB Morning Traffic File, Jesse Bullitt out in the Mobile News Unit.
We have a disabled automobile, Claremont Interstate 5 off-ramp. Flat tire assistance will be getting help get that out of the way. We have a couple minor accidents, one in front of Point Loma High. These being worked by the city police. For the most part, the freeways are moving clear, and we don't have any backup so far.
San Diego Planning Commission has a public hearing this morning on a proposed 30-foot building height limitation in the Del Mar Torrey Pines area. The public invited to that 9 o'clock meeting. Elections in San Diego County yesterday by the dozen, and the counting of votes continued into the early morning hours. They're all finished now. La Mesa re-elected Councilman Paul Fordham and rejected incumbent Richard Cosgrip. El Cajon Mayor James Snap was re-elected. Carlsbad returned Vice Mayor Glenn McComas to office. Imperial Beach Councilman Errol Bennett and Donald Moses re-elected. Chula Vista re-elected Mayor Tom Hamilton. Vista cleaned out its city council, elected 3 new men, and approved a new fire station fund. In Oceanside, a close vote on mayor. It appeared Howard Richardson kept his job. Possible recount could come up in National City. Only 21 votes separated winner Michael Dalla from Ralph Pinson in the city council race. But citizens there approved a senior citizens ballot measure by a 3-1 margin. In Escondido, slow counting and hazy results with no official final tally to report. In Coronado, it was Ronald McNeely over Robin Goodenough by 114 votes in that close mayor's race. KGB News Time, 6:57. There are new problems in Vietnam to report next.
I've been selling used cars for years. I've had people kick tires, wrap the fenders, but now I've seen it all. Today, this fellow is checking doors for Quaker State oil change stickers. Said the people who use Quaker State motor oil baby a car, and that Quaker State helps prevent engine damage from dirt and heat. You know, from now on, I'm checking for Quaker State stickers before I buy.
Quaker State, your car, to keep it running, to keep it running, yeah.
New problems in Vietnam. The communist offensive continues, and now there's new fighting on the Cambodian border. Hundreds of people have been killed. There was a mortar attack that killed 2 Americans this morning at the big army base at Bien Hoa, about 15 miles northeast of Saigon. PSA President J. Floyd Andrews defends his airline against suspicion that anti-skyjacking measures aren't being carried out. The FAA in Washington says it'll investigate PSA and United because of recent skyjacks, including Sunday's incident on PSA's Oakland to San Diego run. Cape Kennedy reports a smooth countdown towards Sunday's Apollo 16 moon launch. In San Jose, the Angela Davis trial is into testimony about the Marin courthouse shooting.
They pointed their guns at me and fired. I ducked, then came up firing. I shot first at the person on the driver's side of the van, then at a passenger. That was the testimony of San Quentin guard John Matthews as he told about stopping the getaway van during yesterday's session of the Angela Davis trial. Matthews says he didn't know whether he would have ordered the guards to open fire if the kidnappers hadn't fired first, but another San Quentin officer testified it's the prison's policy that inmates will not be allowed to escape whether they have hostages or not. The day of dramatic testimony also included the playing of a 19-second tape recording of the actual shootout. The recording was made by a state personnel officer who was recording employment interviews when the shooting began. At least 15 separate shots could be heard on the tape. This is Dick Reisner in San Jose.
San Diego's unearthquake-proof schools are being talked about again, this time with plans submitted by School Superintendent Tom Goodman. He suggests shutting down 6 secondary schools and using busing and double sessions. The last part of this month, teachers, parents, and others will come back with their recommendations, and the final plan to bring schools up to safe structural standards will come on May 2nd. An amateur pilot who tried to ram a police helicopter with his rented plane will be sentenced next month in Los Angeles. Angeles. Ronald Dirksen of Burbank blew his cool when a police chopper started trailing him after he had buzzed low over a couple of residential neighborhoods. In Waycross, Georgia, the whole police force, the whole thing, has quit. The cops want a $100 a month raise. The baseball strike is in its 12th day. We don't see an end to it soon. The moon is in Aries. KGB's weather forecast, cloudy with showers. High today about 70. In the valley right now it's 48 and a cloudy 59 downtown. This is Brad Messer, 1360 News.
KGB San Diego.
Good morning, this is the Ocean, 7 o'clock with Spirit.
Let me take you, baby, down to the riverbed. Got to tell you something, go right to your head.
time on the open sea. When we'd stay off the coast of Jamaica, a secret stealing show made us waiting for the lazy soul to sing with a sailor. Ba-dee-ba-la, homeward sailor. Ba-dee-ba-la, homeward sailor. Ba-dee-ba-la, homeward sailor. Ba-dee-ba-la, homeward sailor. Every midnight we go back on board the break of dawn. I'm thinking about the nights in Jamaica, pretty girls dancing here and there. Stole a cake and now I'm drunk as a sailor. And Captain, I don't know where Billy done go, but I'm singing with native girls the songs of a sailor.
6 in the morning. And by the way, this afternoon at 2 o'clock, K.O. Bailey comes on to do his thing. I don't like want to tell you this, but... Well, K.O. Bailey is such a phony that he gave me his address and it bounced. But don't tell him I told you that. Bobby Ocean Show. Good morning, everybody. It's 7:09 at KGB.
So I was standing at the deli case looking at natural cheese. Right. I do that a lot because I like to make sure I try them all.
Yeah, right, okay.
Anyway, there was a whole selection of Casino brand. Monterey Jack, Munster, Mozzarella, Caraway, and Brick. I'd never even tasted them before. Took a few home, tried them out. Great natural cheese.
Casino brand. A fine name in natural cheese. Just right for California's natural taste.
Casino brand comes to California.
You know, Casino brand is here in all the supermarkets right now in the deli case, and it's the finest natural cheese you'll ever taste. Now, here's the question, cheese lovers. Did you know that my wife was having brain surgery? She's having one installed. Da-da-la-da-la-da. Did you know that Monterey Jack cheese is more popular here than anywhere else in the country? So you should know a really fine Jack cheese when you try it. And you do. Casino brand. And not only that, there. Mozzarella, Caraway, Brick, and Munster are all great, too. So give them a try. There's really nothing like a fine natural cheese, and Casino brand is just right for California's natural taste.
Williams Tire Company in Imperial Beach with a deal so special it must end Saturday at noon. Buy a set of 4 Goodyear polyglass tires with the raised white letters, any size, and Williams Tire will give you free a full set of Gabriel hijackers. You pay Williams' normal low retail price, not the higher list price, and you get free that set of Gabriel hijackers, regularly selling as high as $69.95 in San Diego. Now, until Saturday noon, Williams throws in a full set of Gabriel hijackers free with any 4 Goodyear raised white letter polyglass tires. At the new Williams Safety Center, your hijackers will be installed free. Williams Williams includes everything. Hose, kit, the whole works in this limited time special offer. Buy 4 Goodyear polyglass tires with the raised white letters, any size, and get a set of Gabriel hijackers absolutely free, including hoses and installation. Offer ends this Saturday at noon. Williams Tire Company and the new Williams Safety Center, both just off 5 on Palm Avenue in Imperial Beach. Polyglass and hijackers offer ends at noon this Saturday.
1360 KGB.
It's going to be a little rainy today, perhaps a few showers, but the high should get up to 70 degrees. At any rate, drive carefully. J.J. Cale at 711 with the Osh.
Pretty mama, where you been so long? Pretty mama, where you been so long? You been hiding out, I know that's true. Pretty mama, sure need you. Pretty mama, where you been so long?
KGB at 713 for you because you left it turned on.
It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, well, they've got me quite cross, but the sun's been quite kind while I wrote this song. It's for people like you that keep it turned on. So excuse me for getting, but these things I do Maybe I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue. Anyway, the thing is, what I really mean, yours are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. And you can tell everybody this is the song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in the words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in the words how wonderful life is while you're in the world.
I gotta tell you, this is one of my very favorite songs, just like that. Fanny, and Ain't That Peculiar? At 7:18 from KGB with the Ocean. Now, what do I do?
You do me wrong, but still I'm crazy about you. Stay away too long, and I can't do without you. Every chance you get, you seem to hurt me more and more. But each hurt makes my love much stronger than before. I know flowers grow the rain, but how can love grow the pain? Ain't that peculiar? Ain't that peculiar? You tell me lies that should be obvious to me. But I'm so much in love with you, baby, that I don't want to see that the things you do and say are these lies that make me blue. Now sit down, don't shake my love for you, makes all your laughing true. Now if the truth makes love last longer, why do lies make mine stronger? Ain't that peculiar?
Bizarre. I love it. Fanny at 7:21 from KGB. Good morning. This is the Oath. Attention band leaders, the Roadrunners invite your band to be part of the magic as they present the 18th semi-annual National Rod Custom Car and Motorcycle Show, April 28th, 29th, and 30th. You and your band showing San Diego what you can do and competing for $450 worth of cash awards and trophies and $1,500 worth of merchandise. Hurry, though. Application deadline is Friday the 15th. Call 297-2201. Number again is 297-2201, or write Post Office Box 2088, San Diego. Zip code is 92112.
Heartland YMCA in La Mesa is now taking reservations for the next evening childbirth education class beginning April 27th. Instruction will center on the Lamaze method of delivery. All interested couples are urged to participate. I'm Bill Moss, Executive Director of the Heartland YMCA. Phone us at 466-4161 for more information.
I haven't talked too much about my home life recently. That's because everything's really nice and peaceful at home. My mother-in-law's up at Camp Pendleton for 2 weeks teaching the Marines how to fight dirty.
The worst person I know. Mother-in-law, she worries me so. Mother-in-law, if she leave us alone, we would have a happy home. Sent from down below. Mother-in-law, mother-in-law, Satan shouldn't be her name. Mother-in-law, to me they're about the same. Mother-in-law, every time I open my mouth, steps that try to put me out. How could she stoop so low?